Good morning. It is 6:27 a.m. on Tuesday, December 17th, 2019. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Ah, I feel like it's a busy week. I don't know that it's actually busy so much as it just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like I've taken on 10% more than usual, and therefore it feels like twice as much. So I think maybe all that perception is really coming from is just the fact that I've got so many levels tonight, which we'll be recording, and that's going to be fun. But then immediately after that, I'm doing talking about Survivor with Mike to try to get the penultimate episode under our belts before tomorrow's season finale. And, I've talked a little bit about how this is a, let's just say, weird season of Survivor. And we'll be talking about that. Um, I'm a little bit kind of like feeling like it would be nice to go ahead and be done with this season. So, in any event, doing two things in one night, oh my God, like, can I really be expected to hold up under this weight of obligations and responsibility? um, Yesterday, I met with the folks that were going to be trying to do an in-person game of Dungeons and Dragons, which I'm kind of excited by. I've not had the opportunity to do that nearly as much as the online ones, so that's going to be fun. And then in terms of trying to continue plugging through the Star Wars rewatch, last night I rewatched Empire Strikes Back, which it's interesting because of how immediate the improvement in dialogue feels. You're just watching Han and Leia run around the Hoth base and having their various banter and everything, and you just sort of feel like, yeah, this feels different. I mean, not that there aren't still some plenty of clunky lines here and there, but by and large, I think my take on the original trilogy is that, of course, A New Hope started it all. It's classic, it's iconic, it's great. I love it. But I think of the three, Empire Strikes Back is clearly the best movie of the three in terms of just really firing on all cylinders, and it's just the pacing is incredible. Uh, and it's just got so many great, fantastic moments in it. And I think it's just like it's the most well crafted single movie, I think. But I think, honestly, as a personal favorite, Return of the Jedi is my favorite of those three because. And that's going to tap into the nostalgia thing because I believe, first of all, that it was the only one that I actually saw originally in the theater. I'm pretty sure it was actually the first one I saw as a kid. I definitely remember having an argument with my friend about why the action figure had one black, gloved hand. And my friend said, well, it's because Darth Vader cut his hand off. And I'm like, no, that didn't happen. Anyway, just the Sarlacc pit, speeder bikes, the amazing final confrontation with the Emperor, all Jabba's palace fighting the Rancor, like all of that stuff. I don't know. Like I even like the Ewoks. I know the Ewoks get a bad rap, but I think just in terms of pleasing my little kid brain, Return of the Jedi has it beat in terms of the original trilogy. But it's been interesting revisiting all of these movies. In particular, choosing to watch them in story chronological order this time has, in my own mind, given the whole series a span that I don't really think I identified with quite so strongly before. In particular, I know this is a teensy spoilery thing for the Rise of Skywalker, but only stuff that's been in the trailer. I don't know anything beyond that. But the idea that somehow the Emperor is a figure again, somehow in Episode 9, like, did he survive? Is he somehow like a Force ghost? What else is going on there? I don't know exactly. Like, I don't know anything about that. But the point is, though, that in rewatching the whole story in that chronological order, as opposed to release order, it feels all the more right that he might come back. Like, I didn't think so before rewatching this time, but it's so much more obvious watching them all in order like this that he's really sort of this central antagonist of the whole story. Like, the whole thing goes wrong, due to various other personal failings from other characters, but it's his plan that orchestrates the whole thing. He's at the heart of, the empire and the rebellion against it, and to say that we want to complete the Skywalker saga, it really just does feel like we have to address that again. Yeah. Anyway, gonna leave it there for right now, and I will talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes. Don't forget, you can check out my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Christiana Ellis. Tonight we'll be playing some more Dungeons and Dragons with the Heroes of Legend, having an adventure in the Feywild, and uh, then, of course, talking about Survivor. So I'll leave it there. Talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.